Because when you're an asshole, it doesn't matter how right you are. Nobody wants to give you the satisfaction. I know. Everyone wants people they like to be right. That's why popular people are fucking dumb.
What is the Karate Master's favorite drink? What the? Yeah, sitting with that one right quick. It was on my brain for the past couple of days, so now you're welcome. Anyways, guys, I've gotten a few complaints that I don't talk about smart things anymore, and well, that's because the world's really, really dumb, and, schedule, all that other fun stuff. But we have this article, not coming to us from any random blog or some off-the-cuff ass place. No. This is coming to us from Newsweek, and I hope you read that correctly, because I'm about to read it again. Can blood from young people slow aging? Silicon Valley has bet billions it will. This is written by Adam Pior. And the first thing I thought was, man, those baby bloodsucker jokes, apparently they must be rooted in some form of reality. And B, do you remember the movie Hostel 2? It was like the girl's turn at Hostel, and you had this one woman who hung up that weird looking chick that kept getting a lot of work in the mid 2000s. And sliced her open and bathed in her blood because, the blood of virginal blood keeps her young and pure and shit. So here we are with I guess Newsweek is still reputable, even though none of these outlets are reputable. But either ways, yeah, guys, the whole baby blood thing is apparently not too far from reality. At least Silicon Valley's willing to bet. Let's get into it. The Spanish firm Grifols set off a kerfuffle last year when it nearly doubled the going price for blood donations for a CV treatment trial. Brigham Young University in Idaho had to threaten some enterprising students with suspension to keep them from intentionally trying to contract CV. The trial failed, however, and now the Barcelona-based firm is hoping to extract something far more valuable from the plasma of young volunteers, a set of microscopic molecules that could reverse the process of aging itself. Oh my goodness. Earlier this year, Grifols closed on a $146 million deal to buy Alkahest, a company founded by Stanford University neurologist Tony Weiss-Conray, who, along with Saul Vildia, revealed in scientific papers published in 2011 and 2014 that the blood from young mice had seemingly miraculous restorative effects on the brain of elderly mice. The discovery adds to a hot area of inquiry called Geroscience that focuses on identifying beneficial elements of blood that dissipate as we age and others that accumulate and cause damage. In the last 6 years, Alkahest has identified more than 8,000 proteins in the blood that show potential promise as therapies. Its effort and those of Grifols have resulted in at least 6 phase 2 trials completed or underway to treat a wide range of age-related diseases, including Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. So what they're saying is that they've picked out a little part of young people's blood, like something in the molecules that can help with the age, help with aging, and possibly offer, if not solutions, then maybe some, help towards Alzheimer's. At least that's what they're saying. I don't know. This is too close to sucking baby blood as far as I'm concerned, but let's keep going. Alkahest and a growing number of other Geroscience health startups signal a change in thinking about some of the most intractable diseases facing humankind. Rather than focus solely on the etiology of individual diseases like heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's, and arthritis, or for that matter, CV, stop it, Newsweek. Geroscientists are trying to understand how these diseases relate to single largest risk factor of all, human aging. Their goal is to hack the process of aging itself, in the process delay or stave off the onset of many of the diseases most associated with growing old. See, this thing, I'm always consider, hey, you're either growing old or you're getting better. I think I'm getting better, personally. The idea that aging and illness go hand in hand is, of course, nothing new, because the older you get, the weaker your immune system becomes. What's new is the newfound confidence of scientists that aging can be measured, reverse engineered, and controlled. I don't think that's really all that new either. I mean, scientists have been into some really weird shit for the longest of times, man. I mean, if you think quacks like John Money are bad, I mean, shoot, they're guys Frankenstein's monster is a super old story for a reason, because Dr. Frankenstein wanted to reattach a person together. We've always had these nut jobs out here. Some just get college funding, and some get funded, and some don't. Until recently, people working on diseases did not think that aging was modifiable, said Felipe Sierra, who recently retired as director of the Division of Aging Biology, part of the National Institute of Health. That is actually what many medical books say. The main risk factor for cardiovascular disease is aging, but we cannot change aging, so let's talk about cholesterol and obesity. Yeah, take care of yourself instead of sitting there and waiting for some magical pill that... Oh my God. Either ways, aging is the main risk factor, but let's talk about the buildup in the brain of beta amyloid proteins. Now that is beginning to change. So I guess that's it for the entire article. But my whole thing is could they possibly find something within the blood of, let's say someone younger that could maybe stave off or have some helpful ingredient, have some helpful uses towards, those who are older and may find themselves in a diseased manner? Maybe, possibly, but the question will always remain, the point I'll always make, because now with the whole single mother epidemic that we have in this nation, they got plenty of kids to just try shit on, because these moms don't care about the kid's future in and of itself. I mean, shoot, we see the videos every day. I do at least one video a week of a mother that just couldn't give less of a shit about her child, so thusly, boom. And that's where we have all these generations of people who are just all fucked up. And so, guys, I don't know, I can't help but just once again go back to the Hostel 2 thing, where the lady just bathed herself in the blood of a virgin, and it was supposed to be restorative. So you guys wanted some smart stuff from me, so here you go. All right, I'm talking about Silicon Valley and its ideas, and it's starting this company that wants to crack open kids and suck out their blood and draw and take proteins from their blood and give it to the old. Nope, this doesn't sound like several plots to terrible movies I've ever heard before, but you may disagree. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you, sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day? Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here. Very obvious reasons. Ring the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. Link in the description. Actually, go to the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Yeah. I wouldn't really hold out any hard bets for much being brought of this, but that's also not my realm. So Geroscience, do your thing, but don't use anybody that I know or like. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and until the next one.
Shh. Over the next 90 minutes, I'd like to show you that all your problems can be solved by my penis.